I'm going to take you through some variations on sun salutations. And this is a sequence that I use for the beginning of most of my yoga conditioning classes. So they begin slowly, but then they build in intensity and heat over time. If you're going to use this sequence, you might find you hit a point where you get fatigued, or you're still building up strength in certain body areas, and so you might need to modify or take some breaks, and of course that's fine. You need to honor yourself. And you'll find if you practice a sequence with some regularity that you're getting stronger, and I think that you'll enjoy that. And this is a great sequence to begin a longer yoga sequence because the entire body gets worked and creates some heat. But also it's a good sequence if you don't have a lot of time and you just want to get the entire body moving before you get onto some other task. Let's get started. We'll come to stand at the top of our mats, feet under your hips, softening the feet down into the ground. From that connection with the earth, we find lift upwards, so lifting the knees and engaging the quads, sending your tailbone down and pulling the belly in, lengthening through the spine, reaching the top of the head towards the ceiling, and then turning your palms towards the front of the room and retracting the shoulder blades slightly behind you. Press your fingertips towards the ground. Take a breath in as you reach up, palms touch, and then as you exhale, swan dive into your forward fold. And we'll take a few breaths here. Let your head soften, top of the head towards the ground. Try to relax all the muscles and tissue along your back body, feeling the stretch from the base of your skull, down your back, across the back of your legs, and then to the soles of the feet, maybe all the way to the toes. And then inhale, we'll come into a flat back. And you can keep your fingertips on the ground or bring your hands onto your shins. You can also start to work on building some back strength by letting the hands get light on the shins and holding yourself up simply by the strength of your back. Stretch your tailbone and your head away from each other. Take one more breath in, and then as you exhale, bend your knees, place your palms at the top of the mat, step back for your plank pose. Feet are hip distance apart, lifting the knees so the legs are straight. Send your tailbone towards your heels, pulling in the low belly, and this will flatten out your low back. And then you can work a little bit harder by pushing the upper back towards the ceiling, engaging the serratus, spreading the shoulder blades apart, and thinking about pushing your index knuckles into the ground and straightening your elbows. Take one more breath here, holding that engaged, strong shape. And then as you exhale, lower yourself down onto your bellies. Sliding your arms forward, elbows under your shoulders. Push your forearms into the ground, tops of the feet into the ground. Lift your chest away from the ground. Squeeze your shoulder blades together on your back body. Press your chest forward and draw your elbows towards your hips without actually moving your arms. So it's a very engaging pose, even though it looks like not much is going on. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, tuck your chin to the base of your throat. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, look between your thumbs, push the tops of the feet into the ground and lift the hips for a low plank. Trying to keep your knees as straight as possible and sending your tailbone towards your heels, belly in. Hips down, look up, stretch out the belly and the chest. And then as you exhale, lower down to the ground, bringing your hands by your ribs, curl your toes under, keeping your elbows close to your sides and from your toes or from your knees, push up to your plank pose, and then send your hips back to your down dog. In your down dog, paying attention to the shape that you're creating, so rolling the weight into your index knuckle, pushing down through the whole palm and all 10 fingers. Pressing the elbows towards each other, and then finding some length through your side body as you send your tailbone towards the sky. Soften your legs as you drop your heels towards the ground. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, walk to the top of your mat, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, flat back, long spine. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. As you inhale, round your way to stand. When you get to the top, shrug the shoulders forward, up, back, down. Inhale, hands around and up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back to your plank pose. Hold that plank. Expand across the upper back. And then as you exhale, lower yourself down onto the ground. Now keep your hands where they are, tops of the feet on the ground. Inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the chest. Exhale, return to the ground, curl your toes under. From your toes or your knees, as you inhale, push up to your plank pose, send your hips back to your down dog. And here we might pedal out the down dog, letting one heel sink towards the ground as the other knee bends, switching sides. Going side to side. If you want a deeper stretch, the knee that bends, you can drop it underneath the straight leg, getting a little bit of a hip stretch. And the side body stretch. Returning to your down dog, take a deep breath in. Exhale, soften to your shape. As you inhale, walk to the top of your mat, coming into your forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, fold. And as you inhale, you can reverse your swan dive. Palms touch above you, hands down the center line. Now we can increase the intensity of some of this movement by, instead of taking our arms out wide, we'll take our arms overhead. So as you inhale, palms touch. As you exhale, instead of the arms going wide, simply hinge forward. Bring your hands to the ground. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back to your plank pose. Inhale, expand across the upper back. As you exhale, maybe you don't go to the ground, maybe just to chaturanga. Tops of the feet on the ground. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And then as you exhale, come into your down dog. Now you can, as we did on the previous round, work on stretching the legs, or if you'd like to stretch out the shoulders, take a breath in, tailbone towards the sky, and then as you exhale, chest towards your feet. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, chest towards your feet. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, chest towards your feet. Now in a moment we'll move forward and we can add the jump if you would like to work on trying to find a little bit of a pause as you start to prepare to build towards your handstand training. So inhale, look between the hands, bend the knees slightly, and then as you exhale you can step or you can jump. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse the swan dive. Palms touch, hands down the center line. So now we'll start adding variations to build up a little more heat. Inhale, hands around and up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back to your plank. Inhale, right leg might come up, hovering, one-legged plank. Exhale, knee to shoulder. Inhale, one-legged plank. Exhale, foot down. Inhale, left leg up, one-legged plank. Exhale, knee to shoulder. Inhale, one-legged plank. Exhale, foot down. Now you can hold this shape, or we can add a chaturanga push-up. So take a breath in. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, return to plank, and then everybody, either to the ground or just to your chaturanga. Tops of the feet on the ground. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale to your down dog. Inhale, right foot up. Down dog splits, and then as you exhale, step the right foot to the top of the mat. Back knee onto the ground. Inhale, line up over the back knee, so your torso's right over the knee, tall, straight spine. And then as you exhale, shift forward and then down, coming into a deep lunge. Take a breath or two here to soften into the shape, allowing the hamstring to stretch on the front leg, the hip flexor on the back leg. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, reach for the sky as the hips get a little bit lower. Take one more breath in. And then as you exhale, you'll take your left leg down the back, or left arm down the back of the left leg, and then the right hand reaches for the back of the room for a side stretch. Inhale, face forward, both hands up. And then as you exhale, trying to find our right arm to our back left leg, turning away from it, finding a side stretch on the other side. Inhale, face forward, both hands up. As you exhale, back bend. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the ground, curl your back toes under. Inhale, front leg behind you, down dog splits. Exhale, foot to the ground, down dog. Now you can hang out here, refining your down dog. You can take a break in a child's pose, or if you'd like to, we can take a vinyasa. And then if you are not in your down dog, if you've taken a break meeting in your down dog, returning to it. Inhale, left leg up, down dog splits. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Bring your back knee onto the ground. Lining up over the back knee, take a breath in. And then as you exhale, shift forward and then down. Finding the stretch. Inhale, hands up. Pausing here as the hips move down and the hands reach up. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, right hand down the back leg. Left hand towards the back of the room. Inhale, forward, hands up. Exhale, left hand sees if it can reach the right leg. Reaching back. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, hands to the ground, curl your back toes under. Inhale, front leg behind you, down dog splits. Exhale, foot to the ground, down dog. Again, vinyasas are optional, but if you would like, take one. Take a breath in, bend the knees slightly, look between the hands as you exhale, step or jump forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse the swan dive. I'm going to go take my arms forward this time. Add a little more weight bearing, a little more counterbalance, and then exhale, palms together, hands down the center line. Inhale, hands around and up. Exhale, arms forward or to the side, swan dive. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump. Inhale, finding your plank pose. Find the plank. Pausing here. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to shoulder. Inhale, one-legged plank. Exhale, foot down. Inhale, left foot up. Exhale, knee to shoulder. Inhale, one-legged plank. Exhale, foot down. Optional chaturanga push-up. Lower on the exhale, plank on the inhale. And then everybody to your plank or to the ground. Tops of the feet on the ground. Inhale, find your back bend. Exhale, down dog. Now we're going to add a variation to our lunge with the side stretches. You can keep doing the same one with your knee on the ground. Or if you want to make it a little bit harder, we'll keep the leg lifted. So inhale, right leg up. Exhale to the top of the mat. Coming up to your lunge position, moving the feet apart if you need to, so that the knee stays over the ankle, and trying to get the hip to be the same height as the front knee, and then trying to straighten the back leg. Inhale, hands up, tall spine. As you exhale, left hand down the back leg, right hand reaches behind you. Inhale, forward, hands up. Exhale, try the other side. Inhale, forward and hands up. Exhale, back. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, right leg behind you, down dog splits. Foot to the ground, down dog. Optional vinyasa. Second side. Left foot up, down dog splits. Exhale, top of the mat. Coming up, and then finding our leg position, finding a stable and strong foundation, taking the arms into the air. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down the right leg. Left hand reaches behind you. Inhale, forward, hands up. Exhale, side bend, other side. Inhale, forward, hands up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, straight spine. Exhale, hands to the ground. Inhale, left leg back, down dog splits. Exhale, down dog. And another opportunity for a vinyasa, but of course you can always take a break. Take your child's pose, take a down dog, take a drink of water, whatever you need. Taking 3 breaths in your down dog, or maybe a rest in your child's pose. Coming up to your down dog, if you're in a resting pose, look between the hands as you inhale, bend the knees slightly, and then on the exhale, step or jump. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse the swan dive. Palms together, hands down the center line. After that, you should feel significantly warmer than when you started. And from here, if you would like to go into a more traditional practice or some other variation, or if you just need to get back to your day, it'd be a great time to move onward. I hope you enjoyed it.